Mountain Lakes, New Jersey. It's a casual fine dining restaurant situated in a 100-year-old turn-of-the-century train station, all fieldstones. Tonight we're serving a smoked duck breast over mezclun salad greens with a balsamic vinaigrette.
My name is Roberto Lagos. I am the owner to Sazon Latino. With my menu is really typical Spanish food. We have today my typical rice and beans, barbecue rib, and baked chicken. I love this program. He helped me with my daughter. My daughter go to after school program too. And my son Gabriel.
That's Amore restaurant in Denville. We have nice dinners at night. We do the tour of Italy on Tuesday nights, $31.95 per couple. Bring your own wine. It's a great little place, nice atmosphere, cute, and service is good. Come in and join us. That's Amore.
I couldn't see the T.
That's Amore.
Have a chicken black beef, Chinatown chicken, or chicken string bean, or sweet sour chicken, or fried chicken dumpling. Not a food here. Okay. Thank you.
This is like Thursday morning.
This evening we're serving the penne vodka and penne bolognese. Happy to be here to support the charity. I hope it's a good evening.
Well, I only did chicken, I'm Dominic from Il Michelangelo's restaurant in Boonton Township, and tonight we prepared for you guys here nice penne rigate alla matriciana, and also we have at this side chicken Michelangelo sauteed with garlic, sun-dried tomatoes, portobello mushrooms and shiitake, and it's finished in a porto wine sauce. Hope to see you there.
My name is Jesse Garrity. I'm from Port Henry's restaurant. Tonight we have a spinach artichoke dip with toasted French bread. We also have our famous chicken pot pie. That's one of our big selling items that we have all year. Very, very good.
Just walk around your skin. That's all you have to say.
coming to this, our second annual Best of the Chefs event. As you can see, once again, it was very successful. The first thing I want to do is ask you for a round of applause for all the restaurateurs. They do this because A, they love us, but perhaps more importantly, B, they hope that you come to their restaurants. So on your tables are a list of all participating restaurants, and if you get a chance, if you're going out, just take that home with you and browse through it and decide, you know, that there's obviously an enormous variety. So you ought to be able to find a restaurant within this room that you would like to go to. All sizes and shape, all types of food. Normally at this time, we go into about a 10 or 15 minute spiel about who we are and what we do. But we're going to change it a little bit for two reasons. Number one, I see so many faces that we've seen before. And some of you again and again and again. And no, we're not tired of Dick. Matter of fact, Dick's still on our website doing a backflip. If anybody wants to go to www.cedarhill.org, you can see Dick doing a 3/4 backflip, right? A couple of years ago. So to those of you who are new, welcome. I hope you learn enough about the organization and what we're talking about. There are also some newsletters downstairs. I would encourage you to take one and read about what we do, and also it has a website on it. And I would like you to take a look at that when you get a chance. But because there's so many of you who have been so many years, I'm going to go over that briefly and then give it over to Bridget. Round of applause. I don't know how many of you were at our production of The Producers, but there was a technical snafu in the beginning. We couldn't get off on time, and they gave me a microphone and stuck me up on the stage and said, tell some jokes. And what rescued me was Bridget in full costume, because she played 6 or 7 parts in The Producers. What was your main part?
Hold me, touch me.
Okay. So she came out on the stage and we bantered back and forth. And then later on, in looking at this on the website, I said, O'Donnell, why you should get off the stage and let Bridget do it. She does a much better job than you do. Yeah, good idea. So I'm going to really give you, you know, a 1-minute basis of who we are and what we're doing. We're 10 years old. We started in with a method of getting the kids off the street, you know, kids who probably couldn't afford the higher cost of daycare and other places, or aftercare, I should say. And we started off with a handful of kids, some coming from School Street, being walked down to our place at St. John's, others coming up the hill, which must be a mile, from John Hill School, and we would pick them up every day, and that began the process. As time went on, we recognized that the problem of not having supervision was even worse in the summer, because there was no 6-hour break in which they were sitting in classrooms. There's a woman over here, Rosemary Lynch. She runs a wonderful summer camp called Boonton Rec, and we managed to team up with them and get some scholarships for our kids to go there and to supplement their hours with our hours. So we take them from 7:30 to 9. Rosemary takes them from 9 to 2, and then we pick them up again until the parents can come and get them. And it's been a very symbiotic relationship. And last year, for the first time, some of her kids started to stay late at our place, so she owed us some money for once. And then the third thing is we offer adult education, mostly through an outfit called No West Cap, which does finances, literacy, that sort of thing. It offers a world of good ways to go to adults who are struggling to get to the next level. A good example of that is Miss Charlotte over here got one of their highest certificates. And to get this certificate and the rewards that go with it, you really have to put the time in. You have to go to all sorts of meeting and courses and that kind of thing. And if you do that, then they really try and help you out. A computer, a down payment on a car, you know, it could be numerous things that, depending on what you need. So that's the basic of our program. Now, in the last few years, because of 10 years of work, we've been able to start to go to some of the more esoteric parts of learning, and that's what I'm going to turn it over to Bridget for.
I'd also like to thank the Mountain Lakes Club and Pam for all the work and help and donations for this beautiful evening. Thank you so much, Pam. The program really is going full force, and I'm really, really proud every day to be part of it. We had a few new events this year. One of our biggest was our first annual art show, which was headed up by Isabel Lorenzi, who is a Mountain Lakes High School senior. She participated in Girl Scouts her entire young adulthood, and now she is getting her gold award through our program. She designed an art program and came and did workshops with the children. We have an art center where the children can create art at their own rate and pace, but she did some very specific activities, and you might have noticed some of the artwork that's here. We have quite a few emerging artists in our program, and they really enjoy the art center. Currently, the art teacher came from School Street School and John Hill, same teacher, telling me that the children get 45 minutes a week of art. 45 minutes a week of art. So they get hours of art and after-school program at our center, which is really great. And please enjoy some of the work. So the art show was a huge, huge smash, and we will do it again. We have a fashion show coming up next in the spring, and then our talent show also coming up in May, and then our wonderful summer camp will also have a talent show headed up by Rosemary Lynch, which is always amazing. I also want to thank Kathy Catlett, who is our new yoga instructor. Where is Kathy? And I'm saying her maiden name. It's so sad. We now have an incredible yoga program for the children, and they really are flourishing. It's a wonderful thing to be zen and calm, but she also mixes it up and makes it really fun and energetic at the same time. So that also partners with Andrew Jennings' Taekwondo program, that the children are also in their 3rd year. They're up to Orange Belt, and they're going to actually be competing at the end of this year for the first time with other children. So let's hear it for Andrew Jennings also. Volunteers. I have to just briefly thank our amazing staff and our amazing volunteers who do so much for us every day. And one of our big exciting things right now is that we received a grant from the Diocese of Newark, and I'd like to show you who's going to benefit from that grant. I'd like to introduce Kaya Mobley, Zanab Ahmad, and Olivia Nyman. Come on up, girls. These 3 lovely young ladies have been with the program many years now. Kaya is a graduate, and so is Zanab, but they come back at least 3 days a week, sometimes more, and volunteer. So they help children with homework. They clean up, and they are wonderful in the Art Center. I have to tell you, a huge help to me. And also Olivia now will be graduating, not till next year. She's only in 5th grade? Yeah? So we received a grant from the Diocese of Newark that we're putting towards sending these girls to Shakespeare of New Jersey's program at Drew University. They have what's called the Junior Corps, which is a Shakespeare training program, which we had monies years ago to send 4 of our students, one of which who is now an employee with us, Chelsea Thompson. And these girls now will also benefit from that and be able to go together and learn a Shakespeare play and have a performance this summer. So we're so excited because they're going to really do really well at it. I guess that's all my exciting news, but thank you all for coming, and I know Tim has one more announcement to make. Thank you girls so much, and thanks for the 50-50. What are we up to, girls, with 50-50? $700, let's hear it. $350 for the lucky winner. Our program could not exist without volunteers. We have incredible volunteers, and the most incredible volunteer, and one of the most amazing people that I've ever had the pleasure of working with, and I'm going to cry. Her name is Marie Perkins, and she is an incredible person, and I'd like to give her this plaque. It says, please come up, Marie. Please come up. This says, Marie Perkins, in Webster's Dictionary under indispensable, for almost a decade, always there for whatever needs, doing an offering, a great shoulder to cry on for kids and adults alike. Thank you, Marie. 2011.
It's truly to my benefit to be with the CDC. I've gained so much and had so many experiences with Bridget and working with Tim. And I could really share this with Tim because he outpaces me by 100%. Thank you. Thank you, Marie.
You know, there are two people who go up the stairs at our place. We're on the second floor. Who go running up the stairs. One of them is a 39-year-old. How old, Matt?
35.
35-year-old guy, and he comes running up the stairs. And the other one who comes up at the same pace as Marie. I just can't believe it. 35 also. Okay, this is the second award. And I'm going to read what the definition is first, and then we'll give the award. In Webster's Dictionary, under can do anything, Norm does it all for Cedar Hill. For example, look at our websites, look at our computer lab, look at all our thank you cards. We are waiting for his next magical talent to emerge. Thank you, Norm. Very grateful to have Norm. You want to do our next?
Mary Lynn's going to pull the winning ticket.
And where are the tickets?
Mary Lynn's father owns Sazon Latino, and that's his restaurant. And two of our students' father owns Wayon Kitchen. So please patronize us one of the restaurants.
Shake it up.
Oh, no problem, no problem. That's the winning one. And what is the take now? What is the
What did you say, $700?
Is there anybody else? Last chance, 50-50. Gotta be in it to win it. All right, Mary Lynn. The winning number. Do you have glasses? We'll let Mary Lynn read it. She got down.
Ma'am, you read it. This will actually be, this should always be done with the South African accent.
And I clearly couldn't read it without glasses. Okay, number 8113906.
8113906. Is that Reiner? This is very appropriate. Reiner, we were out for lunch the other day, and Reiner was saying the taxes in this town and the this and this town. Oh, thank you very much. I think that's it. There's still some food available and coffee and desserts. If you didn't get a newsletter sometime during the year, then please, if you could take the time, there's some on the table downstairs, and it really recounts the 10 years of our history. It's got some quotes by some very famous people in there, including the Bishop of the Diocese of Newark and the Mayor of Boonton also, who said some very nice things about us. And then the pamphlets that tell you the restaurants that support us, you'll also get that in the form of a thank you card. The same names will be there. And once again, thanks to all those people who made this night possible. Thank you.